to my channel. If you don't already know, my name is Jayla. So you guys, if you're a girly, especially if you're a pretty girl, you should have super high standards. Like, I mean astronomical. I mean like out of this world. I mean like you shouldn't be settling for anything. I don't care what it is. It doesn't have to just be a man. Like anything in your life, you should not be settling for anything, for anyone, any kind of environment, any kind of position, nothing. Nothing. Okay? People are gonna say, oh, she has these super high standards, she's so full of herself, she thinks she's all that. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do think I'm all that. Why don't you? Why don't you? What do you think that's wrong with you to where you don't think that you're everything? To where you don't think that you are God's gift? Why? Because I do. I know that I am. I know that I'm worthy of anything that I desire. I know that I'm worthy of anything that I want out of this life. I know that I'm gonna have it. Why don't you? They're gonna say, oh, she's so much to handle. Oh, I just can't ever meet her standards. No, you can't. You can't. If you can't meet where I am, then you can't. That's just as simple as that. Like, women are meant to have high standards. You're meant to want everything. You're meant to have everything. You're meant to never settle for anything that you don't want to have. You shouldn't ever have to sacrifice anything. Okay? Like, there's no reason in this world why you shouldn't have exactly what you want. No reason. No reason. You can get there. It might take some time, and you might have to be alone for a while. It might take some work. You can have it. There's nothing in this world that's stopping you from having it, except for you. People are going to say, like, her standards are just too high. Like, I just can't hang around her. She doesn't want anyone. She thinks she's too good to have a man. Like, no. Having high standards is all about having clarity. It's all about having a clear idea in your head, an unwavering idea in your head, an unwavering belief in your heart that you know who you are. You're worthy of anything. You know exactly what you deserve. You have that clarity within you. A lot of people, they don't have that. Okay? They don't love themselves enough to have that. They don't love themselves enough to have high standards and to stick with them. They want to say, oh, I want this, I want that. But then when push comes to shove, they'll accept anything. But when push comes to shove, they'll let people cross their boundaries. When push comes to shove, they'll let somebody disrespect them and they'll just let it slide. No. We're supposed to have super high standard. We're supposed to have that. We deserve to have that. If someone isn't meeting up to that, that's a them problem. That's something that they need to go work on. That has nothing to do with you. You can acknowledge that they're just not it. They just don't have what it takes. They just don't make the cut, and then move on. Someone is going to have it. I can promise you that. Everything that you're thinking of in your head right now, everything that man is telling you that is too much, all the things that your friends are telling you that your standards are too high, someone is out there doing it for someone right now. Okay? Someone is out there waiting to do it for you right now. Don't you ever let anyone in this world make you believe that your standards are too high, that your beliefs are too high, that your dreams are too high. They're not. If anything, they're probably not high enough. If anything, you're probably not thinking big enough. If anything, you probably need to go a little harder. You need to go a little further, okay? Like, you need to want a little bit more. Because you can have it. You can have it. You deserve to have that. You know your worth. You don't have to chase anything. It's just going to come to you. When you have that inner knowing, that real belief in your heart, you know exactly what you want. It's just going to come to you. It's just going to gravitate into your life naturally. You don't have to work towards it. You shouldn't have to work tooth and nail to have this, okay? You shouldn't have to teach someone how to respect you. You shouldn't have to teach someone how to love you. You shouldn't have to teach someone how to speak to you the right way, okay? You shouldn't have to teach someone to be there for you, to not cross your boundaries. When you speak something, when you tell something to someone, make it clear. Make it clear that this is what I expect. And if you can't meet those standards, that's fine. That's fine. But you need to get out of my life, okay? Because it's not enough. It's not what I want, and it's not what I'm going to have. I'm aligned, I'm destined for more, so you gotta bounce. You gotta get out of here. Sorry. Sorry. There'll be enough for someone else, not me. There'll be enough for the next person, not me. Not I. Because I'm not about to lower my standards for you just because you can't handle it, just because you can't live up to it. That's not my problem. That is not my problem. I really believe that, especially nowadays, women, we sacrifice so much all the time. We are constantly in a state of sacrifice. We are constantly in a state of settling. We're constantly in a state of just surviving, of just taking crumbs and acting like it's a 5-course meal. It is not. You're starving, girl. You're starving. You're starving for that love. You're starving for that attention. You're starving for that respect. You're starving for it. You don't have to keep denying yourself. You don't have to keep acting like you're full when you're not. You don't have to keep acting like it's enough when it's not. Okay? It doesn't matter how long you've been with this person. It doesn't matter what you've said to this person. It doesn't matter what kind of plans you have with this person. If they don't meet your standards and they're not doing what you need them to do, you can leave. You can go. We're meant to have high standards. We're the divine feminine. We don't have to chase anything. It comes to us. We deserve it all. We deserve it all. That and then some. That and some more. And some more and some more and some more and some more. Like, are you kidding me? You have all this stuff going on for you. You look like that. You dress like that. You have that job. You have that car. You had those hopes. You had those dreams. And you're telling me that this person that can't even do something as simple as get you flowers, do something as simple as plan a date out for you, that they match the lifestyle that you want to have. You're telling me that. No. They don't make the cut. They're not meant to be there. And you're not going to get to where you want to go with those big dreams that you have in your head because you're cutting yourself short. You're settling. You're settling. We're not meant to live this life to settle for anything. Okay? You don't have to be satisfied with the bare minimum. You don't have to be satisfied with something just because that's what is in your reality right now. You are more than capable of being on your own. You're more than capable of being alone. You're more than capable. It might be hard, it might get lonely, it might be a little sad sometimes, but like, you can do it. It's so much more worth it than having to stress out, having to cut yourself short, having to wake up every day feeling like you're not enough, wake up every day feeling like you're not living up to your potential. You deserve that. You have the high standards that you have for yourself. It's there for a reason, because you know that you deserve that. You shouldn't stop until you get it. You're not gonna stop until you get that. Do you understand? You're not stopping. Cut him off. Be done. Okay? If he can't meet it, he's not the one. He's not the one for you. I'm sorry. I know you love him. I know you guys have been through a lot. That doesn't mean anything. I'm sorry, but it doesn't mean anything. Do you know how short this life is? And you're telling me that you're going to cut your standards short? Because of what? Some time has passed? So much more time is going to pass. You want to be old on your deathbed, thinking back on how you could have been with the guy that made you feel whole, that made you feel alive, that made you feel respected, loved, worthy, like a queen, and you didn't because you were scared of being alone? Don't let it happen to you. Don't let it happen to you. I love you guys so much, and I hope you enjoy your night, day, whatever it is for you. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye, you guys.